Grab some snacks and a beer, and get ready to explore the NINGALOO coast with us. In good old Pt.1 style, we're taking you off the beaten track to places you won't find in the tourist brochures.
Yeah, we didn't think it would be that wild, so I didn't jump out and film it, but yeah, it's wild. We are at the Kingway sign. Take a guess where we are, and our goal is to get all the way up to Exmouth along the coast, not on Bitumen. We obviously have to check if the roads are open or closed, but that's the goal, and we'll take you with us.
It's gonna be a good adventure.
Let's go!
But before we let down the tires, we'll go and check out the blowholes. So we started our trip in Carnarvon, and we are now heading north again, the whole time pretty much. First stop, Quobba Blowholes. Yele's doing the rest of this week's video, and I thought I'd have a check out these blowholes. So here we are. They're actually pumping right now.
I finally made it out of the truck as well, and I did a video done and dusted, and oh my goodness, that was
the whale's jumping. The whale's jumping.
Look
again.
at the water. Anyways, the blowhole's going pretty wild right now, and in the background there are whales jumping, so we got a bit distracted. It's a beautiful spot. Should get the other camera, Patrick. Or do I ever get a new lens that I can zoom? Maybe?
Maybe. Oh look, it's jumping again. So I went for a walk this morning, and I talked to an elderly woman who was taking a walk here as well. And she said she was here in 2008 or something like that. And this actually used to be the main road into the campsite. And they only built this back road a couple of years back because, as you can see, there's not much of the main road left. I think the ocean's claimed it a bit.
Oh, for sure.
Welcome to Red Bluff, a world famous surf break that's not pumping today.
We reckon that's the break out there. It's tiny, not really much going on at the moment. Check out this water. So pretty.
Even though Gnaraloo Bay is really nice, can't stay because we've still got a couple of Ks ahead of us.
Like 40?
Like 40 Ks on a track, and then we booked into the lagoon for tonight, so we have to make it there. And yeah, it's supposed to be a really nice drive.
Let the fun begin. So this is the gate where the official four-wheel drive track starts. And this used to be closed, but apparently it's open at the moment. And yeah, it is. Let's go! And a bit of a climb at the exit. You ready?
Yeah! Get our portals clean.
And guess who has to walk the crossing first and then film from the other side? And it's not very comfortable. Pretty rocky. If I fall with the camera, that's a problem. Look at my feet. Another 7.5 kilometers to our campground. That was sketchy.
That was a bit sketchy. Our Moggy handled it with ease.
The track now turned into this rocky thing. Oh my god.
Really rocky.
Really rocky. We're in third gear going slow.
Waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine. Waiting for the sunshine.
This is so steep. When I'm filming straight, I'm just filming the ground.
Yeah.
And the ocean's up there.
It definitely feels pretty steep.
On the track, it's so rocky. We are going between 5 and 10 kilometers per hour. Just stuff like that.
It's just super bumpy. You have your house on the back of this thing with you. You just have to take it easy. You can't rush it or else you break stuff.
Yeah, it's bouncy, but we're getting closer.
Entering Warroora Station. Woo! Made it all the way. So the track was pretty good most of the way. The last probably 15 k's is where it gets you. Yeah, there's 2 pretty steep hill climbs and 1 really steep descent. Yeah, other than that, it was pretty good. Good drive. So a bit of a backstory, this track was closed for a couple of years because it's a conservation area and people tore it up and were camping everywhere. So they've just reopened it, I think a year and a half ago. Parks and Wildlife do patrol it often, so don't leave the track. Do the right thing, you know, stay on the track, enjoy it, make it enjoyable for everyone so they don't close it up again, and leave the natural habitat to be natural habitat.
2.5 kilometers, 2.4. just did this crazy soft sand creek crossing. There was no water on the side where we were driving, but it was super soft. We tackled it in 5th gear, and just like 5 meters before the end, we didn't get stuck. It stopped, and then we got out in 1st gear. Not even in 2nd, we had to use the 1st gear to get out, and the Unimog was just crawling its way out of the sand. But it was wild. We had the drone up and it was following us, so you can only see it from the drone, but it definitely doesn't look as spectacular and crazy as it was. Yeah, we didn't think it would be that wild, so I didn't jump out and film it. But yeah, it's wild. We might go for a walk and show you. And it was pretty funny because everyone was watching us and clapping when we got to the other side. We parked up, we're staying up here, and I opened the little crawl through to have a look, and it looks pretty good. All the cabinets stayed closed, everything stayed on the bed that we put there. Yeah, it sounded worse than it actually was, I guess. Patrick ran down and talked to the camp host. First of all, cheers, we made it.
Yeah, long day in the saddle.
We saw a few caravans out here, so we were wondering how. But apparently the road from Warroora Station is
to here is pretty decent. It's just corrugated, so you can easily bring a caravan in if you need to.
Which is good news. So we can have a little bit more relaxed driving tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not going far tomorrow anyway. We're going up the coast a bit, so.
But this is a beautiful campground, and if you come from the north, it's easily doable. If you come from the south, you need to go through rocks, steep inclines.
Yeah, there's about 2 big hill climbs, 1 creek crossing, and a bit of a one sandy stretch. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I think we took us about 3 hours now to do the 40 Ks. So.
Are you sure? It felt like 10.
Yeah, no, it was only about 3, maybe 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Till we were here.
And then that last sandy bit is the scariest and most fun part at the same time.
There's a sandy bit here at the campground, that's funny.
Yeah, we definitely need to have to go for a walk and show them, because that was wild. Yeah. We have no footage other than the drone, and that doesn't look spectacular at all.
Yeah. Yeah, the last 10 Ks coming from the south, the last 10 Ks in are probably the most slow going. Everything else was pretty easy and straightforward. Coming your way. Yeah, you got a snake coming your way.
It's in the bush now.
Alright, so quick quiz. Which tire track is ours?
Patrick's walking in our tire tracks. We'll show you where the truck stopped and where we had to shift into first gear to crawl out.
Here.
Was it here? Or was it over there? gear.
Yeah, 5th gear was a bit too high.
Yeah, maybe we should have attempted it in 4th, but we got pretty far. We got around the corner, which is probably the trickiest bit because it's soft and you have to turn right, as you can see. Oh my goodness, Patrick.
This is our view for tonight. Beautiful.
I heard that. It's part of the environment.
Next week, we will continue our off-road adventure up the coast and begin to delve into some of the world's best underwater habitats, the NINGALOO Reef.